Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, or welcome to your first video of watching me. So I recommend you go and watch part 1 of this series first, just so you understand how I score things. If you want to go and have a look at the score, it's literally just under like the last bit in the video. So let's move on to this set. So this is the 4th Doctor Regeneration Tardis set, which is a mouthful, and it came out in 2019, the 5th of May, and just to let you guys know, as I didn't make it clear in my last video, that when I talk about the dates of like 19th of May and stuff like that, it's not when they got on shelves, it's when they were shown to the public in pictures, just to make that clear. So this set will go for around 40 quid now these days. It would have been 20, but if you want these guys loose, they're around 20 each. So 20 for the TARDIS and 20 for the 4th Doctor. So this set doesn't come with any accessories except for the 4th Doctor, if you count him as an accessory to the TARDIS, or the 4th Doctor comes with a TARDIS, which is the accessory. So it depends where you want to go, because the TARDIS is a living thing, so the TARDIS could have an accessory of the Doctor, or the Doctor could have the accessory of the TARDIS. It's quite confusing. So it's a non-sound. You can mostly tell because it doesn't have a screw in the bottom. If it has a screw, it is going to be, well, if it's loose, it might be, if it's a one that is, but if it's been in box and it doesn't have a screw, then you know it's not. So, going to the figure, alright, we'll move everything out the way and zoom. So this is the 4th Doctor figure, and most people do not like this figure because of the head, but let's talk about something other than the head, which is the chest. So there is some paint scuff, but that's because he lives in a box, because I don't like this figure. So we have some nice grey on the top bit of the jacket, which, if you watch my last video, the 3rd Doctor loved these. But luckily they managed to get mine right this time and paint all the way to the end, and same on that side. Here's this light grey thing going down there, which is quite nice, and I think there's just a bit going into there. His buttons are also painted, which is very nice of the painter to detail them that well. So he's also got some 2 buttons up there. So the worst bit is the head, so I can quickly move on to the next bit. People don't like it because he's got ginger hair for some reason down there, and to me it just doesn't look like the 4th Doctor. The hair looks more like the 8th Doctor from this angle, and I kind of think it might be the 8th Doctor hair. So going down to here, again he has that nice grey pattern going around his cuffs. His buttons are detailed-ish, just black, different black to the jacket. And as you can tell, it is the 3rd Doctor, as he has his ring, which is not painted. So going down to the legs, which aren't very detailed, they are just grey trousers with black shoes. And that's it really for the figure. Nothing too much of a figure, but it will do. So getting him out of the way and bring in the thing that matters to this video, or it wouldn't be a video because it would not be a TARDIS set. This is the TARDIS, obviously. So this TARDIS is technically inaccurate, as it should have a white sign, and I think the top bits need to be a bit darker, but it's done now. It's ages, it's like 3 years old this now. So like I said in the last video, I edit my TARDISes when I get them. If the lock is not painted or the handle is not painted, I will paint them. And if there's anything else missing, I'll try my best to do it. So, going to the windows first, all the way around, they have been covered with some dirt paint or water wash, where it just gets into the nice corners and makes it look old. Going to the very top, you have weathered police box signs, which are grey, and black writing, which go all the way around. Going down, you've got the nice pull to open sign down there, which I don't know if you can tell. I'll try and move as close as possible. Can that zoom in? Zoom in? There we go. So as you can tell, there's a bit of, I don't know what that is. It looks like mold or something, like paint mold, not actual mold. And then you get this weird matte line, which I don't know if everyone has, but I got it. So it's quite disappointing, but other than that, it's okay. You can't really see it if I put it like that. As you can see, there's some weathering. Far away, you can't really see it. So as you can tell, weathering in the corners and over there. And then they forgot to do this side for some reason, which is very, as you can see, they decided to do that but not that, which is very irritating for me. So the base is one of the big bases, like the Third Doctor's. Later on they do get smaller, so technically more accurate, but I prefer the bigger bases because they look a lot nicer. Going to the roof, you have this nice grey with some weathering on it, and you've got some nice blue struts which attach to the big square, which then attaches to the very weathered roof. And that is it for the TARDIS. There's not much detail to it, but it is there. So that was the Fourth Doctor Regeneration TARDIS. Now, I'm going to rate it a 5, but because I got this set on my birthday, I think it was my 18th birthday, it's quite special to me as it was my first classic TARDIS. So I'm going to give it one more point and pull it up to 6. As it's an okay TARDIS, just not 100% accurate, which most collectors try and look for. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Put in the comments what you would rate this set if you have it or not, and go out and get it if you don't. So thanks for watching again. Please press that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already as well, and if you want more videos, just press that bell button. So goodbye from me, and have a good evening or day where you are. Goodbye.